What activities should I do in high school to get into college? Lisa C. Tacoma, Washington. Well, Lisa, you should follow your passions, right? I'm sure you've heard that. Freshman year, try to join as many clubs as possible, get involved with as many things as possible, and then from there you can really figure out what resonates with you. And instead of joining clubs junior year, you can show colleges that you've participated in a club for all 4 years. So don't be afraid of going crazy and maybe even overextending yourself freshman year. The freshman year grades don't really matter as much. So ideally by junior year, you know what clubs you're passionate about. Hopefully you have a leadership position, and also you have time to focus on your GPA. It's incredibly important, and obviously you have a lot of other things to work on with your college apps, so you can't be in 10 clubs. Instead, by junior year, hopefully you're in 2 to 3 different activities that you really care about. And also make sure that your teachers, the teachers who are writing your recs, know what you're doing outside the classroom. Their recommendations should contain information on what you're passionate about. Otherwise, a student could really just make up a bunch of things that the college can't verify. So make sure that your teachers can vouch for you and that they actually know about what's going on in your life. Keep them totally informed, and maybe if you have a teacher who's a little bit tough to talk to, you could present a question to ask him or her pertaining to the club. Say if you have some activity that requires you to write a document and you have a kind of stuffy English teacher, maybe you could talk to him and say, I know you're busy, but I really would love your opinion, just maybe for 5 minutes on this document, on this letter, whatever it might be that I'm drafting for this other group, for this club. I'd love to get your thoughts if it's properly written, if there are any things that we're missing out that we can maybe add to this. And from there, he'll know, oh, this student's very active in this activity, and it's a good way to start a conversation. Make sure that your teachers know what you're doing, and make sure that that's in all of your letters of rec, and that's what you should do. You should follow your passions, and then that's not quite enough. Make sure that your passions, your activities are dictated, maybe not explicitly, but just your conversation, or like I said, asking them for advice. Make sure that your teachers know what you're doing so that those are in your recs.